Hi, I'm Johathan Karch with 3Rivers Archery. Today we're going to talk about the Bohning Cresting Jig. A great little jig, very adjustable for moving the rollers, has an adjustable ruler and a set stop, has a built-in paint holding tray, drilled holes for holding your paintbrush, and then a dip tray on the front in case you make any mess, make it easier to clean. We're going to demonstrate on some arrows that in the previous video we did a cap dip on, some gold tip Expedition Hunters, and with a water-based Bohning white cap dip to them. Other things I have added for this demonstration, we're using the Bohning Fletchlack cresting paints and some brushes so we can do some real fine lines with it. And then for drying, some arrow holding racks to allow our cresting to dry nice and easy. Jig's very easy to use. It has these two bars to it, two roller bars. You just slide them in there and then you adjust it down to the set right here. But before we get too far, just one thing to note for setting a cresting. Design your pattern before you ever touch the arrow with a crester. Find out what it is you want. Cresting is used as more for flair and also to identify your arrows. So create something new, create something that identifies an arrow for you. For mine, I'm doing a centimeter wide silver band, and then we're going to put a black pinstripe line on either side of it to seal it in there. What I've done with them is using a pencil, I put a fine line on it just so I know where I want my silver band to go. And the nice thing also with this crester is it has the ruler, so I can easily set up and follow it from shaft to shaft without having to have a full line mark on it. And the ruler is movable, so you don't have to have it set exactly one spot. Put it wherever you want it to be so that you can easily see it, can easily get that pattern duplicated time and time again. Alright, well, let's get started. And with cresting, you're going to do one color, let it dry, and then do the follow-up color, just so you don't get any smearing or any of that. Make sure you have plenty of room, and depending on the paint you use, have proper ventilation, proper masks, all that stuff, just to, for your safety in mind. Get the shaft spinning. You don't need it, you don't need to go all the way to 10, get it going as fast as it can or whatnot. Just where it gives you a nice even one, and as you're painting, you can see how fast it needs to go, how much the paint's coming off it. Don't need a lot on the brush to start out with. I like a longer stem brush, gives you more stability while you're painting in that. And you just slightly touch it. Like I said, you don't want a lot of paint on there, but you got to make sure that you're leaving a nice even coat. There you have it. First one done. What we'll do is we'll let it dry, we'll put it back on there, I'll switch brushes and switch paints, put a pinstripe on either side of it, and then the arrow will be good to go. It'll be a nice finished one. And the trick with pinstripes is you just want a real fine line on either side of it. You're not doing a lot. You can still use a ruler if you want, but just trying to keep it that nice fine line all together. So really take your time with a pinstripe, because you don't want it to start getting too wide where you're trying to fix mistakes. Using a hairline brush is really the only way to do it, best way to do it, I believe. And I adjust the speeds just so I can see it, really get an eyeball on it. The faster speeds pulls the paint off the brush easier. nice, smooth. You don't want to be going too slow when you're actually putting the cresting on. But to slow it down, I can see if I'm missing any spots without stopping it and rolling it. And there you have it, Cresting 101, using the Bohning Cresting Jig. I'm Johathan Karch with 3Rivers Archery. Thanks for taking the time.